Anyways, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for
Hello,
being here with
Monica.
me today. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm excited to talk about you today and interview you today because, by the way, this is Teresa, everybody. Well, she'll tell you
Hello.
where she's from in a minute. But I'm really excited because you have been on quite a journey over the last few years with some medical issues that you have that we'll talk about today. But I think I've known you now for, gosh, is it like 7, maybe 9 years?
Yes,
Something like that.
it's been
Yeah,
quite a while.
it's been a
Oh,
while. So you're actually, when I found out about this protocol we're going to talk about today, so if you're struggling with belly fat and you're struggling with your metabolic health, that's why we're doing this. But Teresa is one of the first people I called because what I knew about her health and about what was happening to me. So this journey that she's had on her metabolic health is something that needs to be shared. That's why we're doing this live today. And we'll get a chance to get to know Teresa better so she can share her story. So, Teresa, where are you joining us from today?
Indiana. How come hang on just a second. I've got you up here twice and I'm hearing you repeat in the background.
I have no idea. Are you on your maybe turn your phone off or turn your computer off?
Oh, I don't think I got the computer off
Okay, I have
or
no idea.
on. It's not on.
Okay, I don't know. So
Okay.
you're from Indiana. Okay, what
Yes.
else is tell us more about like where you live and your life and about maybe your health going on.
Did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you hear? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, there we go. I'm Teresa and I'm from Roanoke, Indiana. Um, I've been with Unicity probably like at least 5 years. But I have MS and I have spinal stenosis, and I was diagnosed with it in 1997. I have never started out with a walker. I was doing very well without it. Now I have to have it as of 2024. But I've had inflammation, I've had neuropathy, I've had uh, acid reflux. The acid reflux is gone, and so is the medication for that. I'm still working on my neuropathy, but it helps me focus every day, even though
Yeah.
I still have challenges with it.
Well, yeah, you've got a very serious medical condition there, and MS, as I know, is different for everybody. There's not a standard situation someone has. So,
Right.
with the inflammation, like we have two tools that we use. We use something called the mate, and we have a fiber. So, tell me a little bit about your day, when you drink your mate, and how often you sip on it, and we'll start with that.
Okay. When I get up in the morning, first of all, I take all of my medications, but I usually have a bottle of water with me, and I try to carry it throughout the day too. My Unimate, I will start after I finish that bottle of water, and I will sip on it all day long until probably sometimes I'll have lunch at noon, and it might be eggs, but it's still lunch to me. Um, but I will sip on the Unimate. Sometimes I will have that, and sometimes I won't. Oh gosh, I don't
So
see
let
where
me
this.
ask you something. Like, so when you're drinking the Unimati, what has this done for you? Does it help with your appetite?
Oh
Um,
yes, it suppresses the appetite. If I'm drinking that, I don't feel hunger pains. I don't feel like I want to eat 24/7. I don't crave the sweets. Um,
I was going to ask you that. So before you got started on this, what was your biggest challenge? What was the thing that you struggled with the most?
oh, it's the sweets and the salty, like peanuts or chips. It's just like if I eat the sweet, then I got to have the salty to go with it too. I don't know why, I just do. And it's just in my brain. I don't know why I do it. But if
Well,
I drink,
it's the hangry thing,
yeah,
you know,
correct. So if I drink my Unimate, then it kind of helps me get rid of that
desire.
craving, I guess. It's a craving
I,
that just for that.
I was the same way. My biggest downfall always was, and I tell this story a lot because it's really been a big thing for me. Anytime I went to the grocery store to get something, run in for coffee, bag of coffee or some vegetables for a salad, on the way out, you know how they have all that food situated
Yes.
there, like all the munchies and all the junk. I mean,
Yes.
it's horrible. So I
Yes.
would always leave with one of these potato chips or Cheetos. I still keep these in my desk, these empty bags, because that was my go-to. And I'm telling you, I'd walk out to the car, I'd get in my car, and before I even drove out of the parking lot, I'd have them ripped open and I'd be chewing on them, like munching on them.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd be gone before I got home.
Oh, yeah.
That's how bad my cravings were. I mean,
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, that's happened with me too. So when I do the same thing, I get up in the morning, I drink my Unimate, I sip on it. It's not something I chug. I also take it to my workouts, and it's gotten rid of that food noise for me.
Hmm.
And now that I'm in Colorado, it's cold here, so I usually make it hot in the morning. And then
Right.
after lunch, I make another one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just sip on that. It's gotten rid of all that stuff
Right.
going on. You made a big
Exactly.
point, though. I want to ask you about, you talked about having inflammation. Can you talk to me a little bit or share with everybody what the Unimate has done with your inflammation for you?
Well, I've had the inflammation, and I think a lot of my inflammation also comes from the weather that affects my MS, plus the stress. I've been under a lot of stress, but it just takes away. I don't know how to explain. I just feel just really tight, just all
Mm,
over my body, and it's just like my stomach or my waist will be like it's inflamed. It's almost like somebody's hugging you too tight. It's just like I can't breathe, but that seems to calm me and help set me in the right direction.
that's awesome. Yeah, what I've learned from the Unimate is that it actually helps with inflammation. So
Yeah.
it's more than just something that gets rid of the food noise. You know, it's
Right.
crazy. I used to be, for many years now, 25 years, I've used to teach people how to eat right, how to exercise, how
Yes.
to, and all those things. When I hear the word diet, to me, it
Yes.
means deprivation. Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm 65 now, and, I've been on probably everything that's out there. Um, and it's not that diets don't work. It's that they're not sustainable. And I
Right.
used to teach people, and this is what I learned on nutrition. I learned that people should eat 3 meals a day and snack all day. Well, boy, was I wrong, because 3.5 years ago, I learned what insulin resistance was. I didn't even know what that was.
Yes.
And it's because if we're snacking and eating all the time, we're constantly have elevated blood sugar. So we can't burn
Right.
fat for fuel. So have you had success with any kind of inch loss or weight loss on this protocol?
Yes, I lost like 20 pounds. Um, the inches I never kept track of. I think when I'm going to start up a challenge of my own just in my head, and I'm going to take the measurements and see how that does, because I noticed my clothes were fitting looser. I can
That's the
tell when they
biggest
get
thing,
looser or
though.
tighter.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about your taking the measurements. If your clothes are looser, that's what we want,
Right?
you know.
Yes, they are.
Well,
They
that's
are looser.
well,
You
if
can
there's
tell.
if there's anything you'd want to share with everybody, what is the easiest thing for you on this protocol? Like, is it easy for you, or what did you feel when you started with this?
Um, I was kind of confused at first when I started, but then when I got into it and realized that how much that Unimate, the tea, whatever you want to call it, helped me out with my cravings. And I just knew that it was something I needed to do and keep doing. It's not something I want to stop. I don't know. It just makes me feel so much better not feeling inflamed, because I used to be able, or I didn't used to be able to, I would go to the refrigerator and I'd get a Coke and I would drink it. And I just felt like I was blown up like a balloon. So now I don't even crave those Cokes anymore. So if I want something to drink, I'm either going to get water, because a lot of times when I'm hungry or I think I'm hungry, it's just because I want water, to get the dryness and everything out of my throat. So I
Yeah,
will either choose the water or choose the Unimate.
good point. Well, it's true. When we sometimes are think we're hungry, sometimes we're dehydrated or we need something to
Right.
drink. That's where
Yes.
I love the Unamati because I hate plain water. Oh, I'm not in love with plain water. So when I found out about the Unamate, it comes in different flavors.
Right.
They just released today. Oh my goodness, I have a box here. They just introduced this brand, this one here. It's a mint chocolate brownie.
Oh, wow.
I know it just came out and it's decaffeinated. So this is to me, I never deprive myself. I mean, if because we're taking the Unamati and we're taking the fiber with our biggest meal, this
Yes.
here is not a fiber like a Benefiber or Metamucil. This actually has 7 fibers in it
You're
and it
right.
feeds your microbiome really good. But if I take this before I eat, I'm not hungry. And you just take it
No.
just before you eat. So
Yeah.
I made this here because this is going to be an evening because it's also decaffeinated. It won't keep me up. I'm going to make this as my dessert. And
There you go.
yeah, just
That'd
for
be
anybody
good.
that's watching, when you like use whipped cream or whole milk or whole cream, and that
Right.
won't spike your blood sugar.
Right.
Just
Because
like
it's a healthy
protein,
fat.
yeah, it's healthy fat, exactly. So I'm gonna make this. I just got these. I'm gonna make this tonight, and I'll let everybody know because I can't wait. This is gonna be my evening dessert. I'll put a little whipped cream on there and have my chocolate mint. I'm just so excited about it. They just came out with this, so it's just a new
Wow.
flavor.
I can't wait to hear how it is.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Guess
I
I'm
want to
going to get
thank
mine
you.
on order.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for being here today and sharing a little bit about your journey.
Well, thank
MS
you.
is an autoimmune thing. Everybody's different.
Right.
If there's any advice you'd want to give someone before we sign off here, what would that be about your journey that you've experienced?
About my journey. Well, with this system, I have gotten a little bit more energy, and um, I love drinking that Unimate because it does help me from being hungry throughout the day. And like you said, when I drink the balance before my last meal, um, sometimes I'm not hungry and I don't even want the meal. But if I haven't eaten all day, I will go ahead and make sure I have at least protein out of that because
Good for
I'm getting the fiber out of the balance, which is helping if I would happen to take something that would want to spike, like say I would sneak a cookie or something, at least it's going to stop that. But I try not to go that way.
I know, but we can. That's the flexibility of this. Like we had company over for dinner this weekend, and you know what? We had some German Stollen with ice cream and caramel sauce. And you know what? This is not about deprivation. If you know you're going to have something like that, just
Right.
take a packet of fiber first, mix it with, 4 to 6 ounces of water and chug it,
Right.
and you're good to go. And
Right.
you're just not going to be able to eat as much, but it'll block the carbohydrates. So this is not a cure-all. All this is giving
No,
your body the right tools so it can do the right things and work on
exactly.
your metabolic health. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And if you
And
get that straightened out, you're doing good.
yeah, and if you have this is not a weight loss protocol, but if you have weight to
Right.
lose, that's going to come automatic
Oh,
because your
yeah.
metabolic health's back in order. So we're seeing just incredible results with that. So this protocol, I'll show you what you get because we, Teresa and I, we get ours with a discount link. You, we can share that with you. So you can like private message us, DM us, ask questions in the chat here, get a hold of Teresa. She has a link like I do, or I get mine. And when you get it, this works out to about $5 a day. That's less than you can't even buy a meal at McDonald's for $5, just saying. But you get 2 boxes of Unimati, one of the fiber, get a bottle and also a hand mixer. If you do subscription,
Oh, you
it'll
froze,
save you another
Teresa.
$20 and use our discount link. Yeah, it's
Yes.
food. Get our discount link so that you can get the same discount we get. And we
Right.
just thank you for being here. Your story needs to be heard.
Yes.
So I thank you for coming on today from cold Indiana. You got lots of
Yeah.
snow there.
Yes, it is. I'm ready
Well,
for it to stop.
yeah, well, we got some too, but we have sunshine at least. So
Right.
thank you for being here today and sharing your story. Your voice needs to be heard, and that's why we're doing these interviews here. So I
Thank you
thank
for
you
having me.
oh my goodness, you're more than welcome. It's my pleasure.
Yes.
And we'll catch you all later.